And now for our next news special report.
Tonight we unravel a political twist that's setting the stage for a seismic shift in the Republican Party. Tucker Carlson, a titan in conservative commentary, has just dropped a bombshell, picking his top candidate for Trump's vice presidential nominee. But it's not just any pick. It's a choice that defies conventional wisdom and challenges the status quo. Imagine a candidate who is both a political outsider and a fierce critic of the woke agenda, someone who can bring fresh ideas and a new perspective to the Trump ticket. This revelation is not just about names, it's about the future direction of our republic. Why has Tucker made this move, and what does it mean for the GOP? Stay with us as we dissect the implications of this groundbreaking endorsement, and trust me, you don't want to miss our final thought. It's going to be a game changer. Now, before we dive into our special report, a quick shout out to our sponsors at Tipsy, Tabby Publishing. Think about it. Just like Vivek Ramaswamy is shaking up the political game, Tipsy Tabby is revolutionizing your RPG experience. They offer Pathfinder series like Winning Warrior and Mastering Magic, and for D&D fans, there's Next Level Toxicology and Lycan 5e. Their PDFs for Pathfinder and D&D 5e are innovative, just like Ramaswamy's approach to politics. Check them out at drivethrurpg.com or tipsytabbypublishing.com. The links are in the description. Your epic gaming sessions await, much like Vivek's political journey. They're about to get a lot more interesting. Now back to our report. In an unprecedented move, Tucker Carlson, a leading voice in conservative media, has declared his support for Vivek Ramaswamy as Donald Trump's potential vice presidential nominee. This endorsement isn't just a casual remark, it's a strategic pivot that could significantly impact the Republican Party's trajectory as it gears up for the next election cycle. Watch.
I mean, I kind of like Vivek. I think he's one of those people who everyone beats up on Vivek for being, he's a phony and all this stuff. I don't know. I've covered a lot of campaigns going back to 1992, and I've noticed this thing in many candidates, and I notice it in him. The process of running for president and speaking 3 times a day and having people throw hostile questions in your face causes you to change. They all change during these campaigns, like for real, inside. And I feel like Vivek's positions have gotten much more sincere since the beginning of this. Like I watch him with Nikki Haley and I'm like, this is a guy who's very offended by her views, like for real. He's not attacking her because she's a woman. He's attacking her because he actually thinks her views are terrible for the country he lives in. And I love that.
Mm-hmm. Ramaswamy, an entrepreneur renowned for his strong stance against woke culture, represents a break from traditional political molds. His rise in discussions as a potential running mate for Trump isn't coincidental. Their interactions, including dinners and meetings, coupled with Trump's open appreciation of Ramaswamy's unwavering support, have fueled speculations about his role in a Trump-led administration. And Tucker Carlson's endorsement holds significant weight in Republican circles. His backing of Ramaswamy isn't just about picking a side, it's about shaping the future of the party. And Vivek's anti-woke philosophy and his critique of the status quo resonate with a large section of the conservative base, making him a compelling figure in this political saga. However, Carlson's position comes with a stark caveat. He has explicitly stated that he would oppose Trump's re-election campaign if Nikki Haley is chosen as the vice presidential nominee. Carlson's disdain for Haley is evident, labeling her selection as disastrous and accusing her of working against the nation's interests. This stance underscores the deep divisions within the GOP and the high stakes involved in choosing the right running mate. Ramaswamy's journey from a corporate entrepreneur to a potential vice presidential candidate is nothing short of remarkable. Initially reluctant to embrace a political career, especially if it meant not securing the party's nomination for the 2024 presidential race, Ramaswamy seems to be warming up to the idea of joining Trump's ticket. His growing comfort in the political arena is evident in his increasing engagement with key issues and personalities. Contrastingly, Nikki Haley, another significant player in this unfolding drama, has been receiving the brunt of Ramaswamy's sharp criticism. His attacks on her foreign policy stances and labeling her as a Republican in name only highlight the ideological battles within the party. Ramaswamy's outspokenness, reminiscent of Trump's own style, adds an element of unpredictability and excitement to the race. Ramaswamy's criticism intensified post the Republican presidential debate in November. He zeroed in on Haley's post-United Nations career, questioning the integrity of her foreign policy experience. His assertion that her family's military contracting business should disclose its clients points to a broader critique of transparency and accountability in politics. Ramaswamy's willingness to confront these issues head-on positions him as a candidate unafraid to challenge the status quo. Remember this moment?
After the third debate, when I criticized Ronna McDaniel after 5 failed years of leadership of this party and criticized Nikki for her corrupt foreign dealings as a military contractor, she said that I have a woman problem. Nikki, I don't have a woman problem. You have a corruption problem. And I think that that's what people need to know. Nikki is corrupt. This is a woman who will send your kids to die so she can buy a bigger house. This is the problem. Using identity politics more effectively than Kamala Harris is a form of intellectual fraud. And it actually needs to end. There's our donor puppet masters wielding their puppet right up here tonight. This is how this game is played. The puppet masters put up their puppet, and I reject the use of identity politics in this party. It has been a cancer coming from the left, and I'm sick and tired of the double standards. The people of this country are too. Having 2 X chromosomes does not immunize you from criticism.
Thank you, sir. Thank you.
Oh, man, that is beautiful. Could you see him debating Kamala Harris? He would tear her apart. Moreover, Ramaswamy's scathing remarks about Haley, comparing her to Hillary Clinton on steroids and accusing her of profiteering from corporate stock options and speaking fees while considering a presidential run, reflect a deeper disdain for what he perceives as opportunistic and self-serving politics. His words, "Look, the bombs explode, her bank account grows." That's Nikki Haley's business model, their stark indictment of what he views as a corrupt political system. Now, the choice of a vice presidential candidate is more than just a strategic decision. It's a reflection of the party's values and vision for the future. Ramaswamy's potential nomination signals a shift towards a more confrontational and unapologetically conservative stance. His anti-establishment rhetoric and willingness to tackle controversial issues align with a significant portion of the Republican base, seeking a more aggressive and less conciliatory approach to politics. And this endorsement by Tucker Carlson isn't just a matter of personal preference, it's a strategic maneuver that reflects the ongoing power struggle within the Republican Party. Carlson, through his platform, is shaping the narrative and influencing the direction of the party, and his choice of Ramaswamy over Haley is a clear message about the type of leadership he believes the GOP needs to embrace in order to prevail in the upcoming elections. And the implications of this endorsement extend beyond the immediate political landscape. It speaks to the broader cultural and ideological battles being waged within the party and the country. Ramaswamy, with his anti-woke stance and entrepreneurial background, embodies a new kind of conservative leadership, one that's unafraid to challenge established norms and confront the progressive agenda head-on. As the Republican Party continues to navigate these waters, the choice of Trump's running mate will be a critical factor in determining its future direction. The endorsement of Vivek Ramaswamy by Tucker Carlson has added a new layer of complexity to this decision-making process. It's a bold move that could redefine the party's identity and strategy in the run-up to the 2024 election. If you got value from this report, tap subscribe to stay updated on the latest developments in this unfolding political drama. Now, in tonight's report, we've explored Tucker Carlson's impactful endorsement of Vivek Ramaswamy for Trump's VP nominee. Tucker's influence in shaping conservative thought and policy can't be understated. His backing of Vivek is not just an endorsement, it's a testament to the shift in the Republican Party towards a more assertive, unapologetically conservative stance. Vivek, with his anti-woke views and entrepreneurial spirit, embodies the change many in the party yearn for. His fresh face, with bold ideas challenging the status quo and bringing a new energy to the political discourse, is certainly needed. As we reflect on this significant development, I extend my support for Vivek and his vision for America, but the question remains, who do you, our viewers, want to see as Trump's VP pick? This decision is crucial for our republic's future, so share your thoughts in the comments below. Your voice matters in shaping the future of our great nation, so let's continue that conversation.
Congratulations, you made it to the end of the video. Now keep up your quest for truth with this next news report. And if you found our channel enlightening, join the millions who agree with you. Tap subscribe. Thank you for watching the Next News Network.